Yes.
Okay, guys, we are back again with another promotion, another person who's hit founder, dynamic young lady out of Michigan, and her name is Roxanne Anderson. Welcome, Roxanne. Good afternoon. How are you today?
I'm blessed. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely excited for you. I know we finally get to meet. We were Facebooking each other as you were trying to get this done, and now it's done. And I'm excited for you, right? Because
Yes,
this is literally the reason why we want to document this for everybody, right? Because this just proves that it can be done. All different walks of life can find three people with $99 in a dream, right? Or $99 and want to change their life or
yes,
develop a new skill, especially in times such as this, right? When we need new skills and new strategies in an uncharted world, right? So first and foremost,
absolutely.
congratulations on getting founder done. And we want to
Yes.
kind of celebrate you, yes, and of course find out who Roxanne is. So let's get started. Roxanne, tell us what your name is, where you're from, and a little bit of your background.
Okay, I am 30, well, I'll be 37 July. My name is Roxanne Anderson. I like to be called by Queen Zena, so you ever see that name, that's me. But however, I am from Michigan, currently residing in Inkster, Michigan. I am blind. I have been blind for 5 years now due to my diabetes. I'm not taking care of them very well. Now I'm doing a almost a good job at that. Um, I used to work obviously before I became a diabetic. I was working at Ruby Tuesdays. I've been in the restaurant field. I've worked at Wednesdays. Wendy's. I'm sorry, I'm moving so fast. I worked at Wendy's before. I've been in light industrial companies. I've worked for different types of warehouses and factories. But I was introduced to marketing about 8 years ago. I did that for 2.5 years before I became blind. And one of my reasons for doing it was I wanted to give my mom a better retirement. And that was one of my biggest whys. It's the money as well, but just think about it. That's everybody reasons for going to work, for doing whatever hustle that they do, legitimate. And I wanted to be able to provide that for my mom because $900 a month is no way of making a living. So now that I have became a part of this big, huge movement called Tradera trading, um, my why now is to give back. That's always been my motivation to help change the mindsets of the community because, like Harriet Tubman says, quote unquote, I could have freed 1,000 more slaves if they had known that they were slaves. A lot of times people don't realize that they have slavery mentality. And I'm not knocking anyone's hustle. It's just the point that we have to know that there's something bigger out there besides a job. We used to call that just over broke. I didn't come up with that, but just think about it. You It's the mindset of how you were raised sometimes, the environment that you are in. We taught to go to work for what you are, go to school. That's cool. But at the end of the day, look what's going on right now. You got the government in place of everything, in control of everything. Me, I can't go to work. Even when we get back off quarantine and back to the normal life, I can't go to work. I don't know when I will ever be able to work. So I have to do other things to provide for me and my three daughters. That's bottom line. I'm sorry, Dion.
No, I love it. I love your passion, and I'm gonna tell you something, Roxanne. Without a why, everything dies, right? You gotta have something that drives you, that gets you out of the bed, right? I was always told early in my professional career in this industry that the commitment is doing what you said you would do when the feeling that you set it in is gone, right? And that's
Mm.
the true verbiage of commitment, is being able to lock in and know that there's a bigger reason why than whatever you might be going through at this particular time. So I
Yes.
love it. I'm happy you shared your why, because now I have motivation for you. Like when you get discouraged and you say you're down and out and ready to quit, I'm just gonna throw that why at you, right? Because you can't quit on your why. You might quit on Dion, you might quit on Roxanne, but you ain't gonna quit on that why that makes you cry, right? You gotta
You
have a
know what?
why.
I'm not even gonna quit on Roxanne, because
Amen.
I would be quitting on the whole community. I would be quitting on my future. I would be quitting on my grandkids that I haven't even met and came in
Mm,
contact with. I'll be quitting on my faithfulness to the man upstairs. My God, I can't. People
I
ask
love
me all the time, how do I do it? How do I have so much energy, and how am I so just vibrant? And I'm
it.
like, all just him. I can't let my eyes take away my future.
Mm,
I'm writing a quote book, and in my quote book, it's so funny that you use that quote by, what is her name again?
Helen Keller.
Ellen Keller, because I thought I came up with that, but my quote is similar. It says, "You don't need eyes to have a vision to know where you're going."
Mm,
That's bottom line.
that's true.
So I'm excited. I'm teaching my daughters how to be a business minded business women, so they don't have to work that 9 to 5. It's okay to have that experience, because listen, this the company that I used to be in, they used to say, "Hey, somebody got to serve me my food," and I'm saying this humbly.
Mm.
It's a job for everybody, but it's not for me, and it's not for my daughters. Somebody got to fly me to Aruba. Somebody has to work at the
Oh,
bank
wait,
to cash
hold on.
my check.
You wait a minute now. You mean somebody got to fly us to Aruba? Okay,
Oh yes, my team, of
right? Because
course,
you ain't
of
going to Aruba by
course.
yourself. I'm going to Aruba
Yes,
now.
I want to go to Dubai. Yes,
Yes, yes, yep. And
So
guess
in
what?
three years,
They're gonna be investment trips that you will write off on your taxes.
I believe investing in yourself. You can't you can't not invest in yourself. I don't care if it's your health. You got to have some type of change somewhere. It has to start somewhere, because investing in yourself gives you what? A great return. So I believe investing in my children. Whatever they want to do, I tell them all the time, whatever you want to do, mama will pay for it. I got you. It's all about investing in yourself. It's not about, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough this. No. Eliminate the excuses. I eliminate the excuse for you.
Mm,
Don't
I
play
love
with me.
Yo, get them, Roxanne. Listen, I'm so excited for you. I know with this kind of passion, the rank advancements are gonna be easy. It's really just about finding the people who are as passionate about changing their lives as you are, right? And that's all we do. We sort. We never sell. We're always sorting. We're sorting first to find who's open to change, right? Who's open for an opportunity. You got to
Yes.
sort through because not everybody is looking. You said it. Some people have an employee mentality, a slave mentality, and they like to be on the plantation because it's
Yes.
comfortable. Anything off the plantation is uncomfortable, it's unfamiliar to them. So they have to
Mm-hmm.
stay around the other slaves to make everybody feel good. Because the minute one
Mm-hmm.
escapes, right? The minute one escapes, it makes all of them look bad because they were too fearful
Absolutely.
to even try, right? So they got to hold you back. There's a book, it's a powerful book called The Dream Giver, and it talks about that. So I'm not gonna get into that because this is your shine, and we're gonna let you have your time. But I'm so excited for you. So last thing, I'm gonna
I,
let you
mm,
go. You have three beautiful daughters. A mom is
yes.
part of your why. All of that bundled up is already know the next level is done. So I have to ask you what the date, right? I'm sure you've written the date down and you got it ready
Oh,
for that
yes.
$500 monthly residual. That just means we got to help your three get three, right? That's our mission right now.
Yes.
You got
Yes.
yours done, and the mission continues to reach back, pay it forward, and we're gonna help them get their three, which knocks out that $500 monthly residual for you. Do we have a date for that already?
Well, first of all, it's 28 days, okay? So within my 28 days, I got it done. Within my three business partners 28 days, I want them to have their three. That's period. So we don't have to, so I want them to have their three and within their 28 days. So I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have a young lady that's gonna be on tonight at 9. She in California. I said, sweetheart, I know it's late, but I need to show you something. And she said, okay, what is it? It was 3 o'clock in the morning and 12 there. I was working, eyes hurting and all, so it's no excuses. You guys got the activities of your limbs.
Did I
You
say
can
you were?
move.
Did I say you were in Michigan
Yes,
and you're where?
Inkster.
Inkster. Okay. I thought
Yes,
you
East
said you
Coast.
were talking to a lady in California. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I was
Mhm.
like, you're not in
Mhm.
California. I thought you was here in Michigan. Okay. All right, so good stuff. Now, here's a
Yeah.
beautiful
So
thing about that. If they believe like you believe, and we can get it done in their first month, watch this. The scale of our compensation plans says at that pace, okay, at that pace, your fifth month, you'll be at $5,000. Just moving, helping people in their first month get their three. In your fifth month, you'll be at $5,000 a month. But here's what's great. In your sixth month, the people who are your three right now following, right?
mhm.
When you go into your sixth month, it'll be their fifth month. And guess what they'll be doing? Getting a $5,000 monthly residual just like you, because all we got to do
Wow.
is keep stair stepping right behind each other. And I'm believing for it. I hope
Mm,
I hope
mm,
they
mm.
watch this video because I'm about to upload it to YouTube right now. We're gonna send it to them, right, Roxanne? So they can believe.
Yes.
So they can believe. And so I'm excited. Let me go ahead and let you share your last words. Any words of wisdom you want to share with the digital world and your team and even your future team members that I haven't even showed up yet. We're gonna speak it into existence.
There is no such thing as fear. An old friend of mine used to say, and I know if y'all heard this quote before, fear is usually represented as false evidence appearing real. But let me tell y'all something, world. If it is false, there's no truth in it. If it is false, it cannot appear to be what is not. You have to live off on reality, which is feeling emotionally of reality. You have to change that fear to something bigger and greater. If you're going to fear something, let it be something right in front of you. Be scared to walk through the door because you don't know what's behind it. Don't say I can't walk through the door and you don't even the door, you haven't even made the door appear yet. Look at the door first and then be afraid what's behind the door. But walk through the door. There's no such thing as fear, especially when you have reality.
Let's go get
That's
it.
all. That's all I have for
All
y'all.
right, Miss Anderson.
Let's
I appreciate you
go.
again. Congratulations again. And we'll see you
Thank
within
you.
28 days, right? We'll be knocking that next level down.
Absolutely.
All right. Have a great
Absolutely.
day. God bless you. And thanks again.